Hello all you happy people, welcome back to yet another TF2 workshop review where we'll be reviewing some items that will hopefully get into the Christmas update. First we got the snowy peepers. So, I mean, I think it's a great idea. It's a really great idea, you know, it's not that intrusive. I don't know, is it just me or does the modeling and like the texture work on these goggles look kind of off? Like, it doesn't look like a TF2 cosmetic. And it's weird too because not only does it add the goggles, it adds like a little bandana too, which I think looks great, but I don't know, something about how the goggles are modeled and textured looks like it comes from a different game entirely. I mean, it's still nice though. Yeah, sure. Next we have the Summit Stepper for Pyro. Is this like a real hat? I mean, what? It looks kind of goofy, methinks, with like the gigantic ears. I think this is based off of like a real hat, but looks kind of goofy. Also, I don't know about Style 1. I feel like, I mean, you know, you can still tell it's Pyro because, you know, Pyro's head is always missing or replaced with something else, but it makes him look like an entirely different character, me personally. I mean, you can still tell it's him by like the silhouette and the cosmetics and stuff, but I mean, it's nice. I don't know, ask me again later. I'm not sure what to think about that. Next, we got the sporting jacket for Engineer. Now, we got a bunch of solid looking ones. Yeah, I think it looks nice. Paint sweater. Paint is not intrusive at all. And you can paint the fur too, to whichever color you like. Yeah, overall, I think it fits the Engineer and his personality very well, so I'll click yes to that. We got Top Dog. It's Bluey. Okay, can someone answer this for me? I even made like a community post about this. Why are like 33-year-old balding adults obsessed with Bluey for whatever reason? It's the weirdest thing ever. I mean, I get that, you know, good kids shows, you know, can appeal to like all audiences or whatever, but I don't know, man. I mean it's all right. I mean, honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah, sure. I mean, it's alright. It's alright. I still think it's odd that you've got a Bluey onesie, but we don't talk about that. Next, we have the Medical Miser for Medic. We got something extremely similar to this last year. This is just a really oversized and medic-colored version of it. Again, this is kind of a boring video. We're not even getting like any real bad cosmetics. It's just all around decent cosmetics. Yeah. House call coat. I do. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird because like I mean it's a great looking cosmetic, but if you look closely, you can see there's like texturing, you know, for the fabric. And so what you've got is you've got like a bunch of like noisy textures here, and then you've got Medic's just, you know, clean cartoony textures here. And, well, I mean not quite here. I mean I guess it does. I don't know. But I mean it's all right. I like it. It fits well. Ooh, look at this distinguished gentleman. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sure. Next we well, gee whiz, I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of great Scout coats, and I think it's cool whenever Scout gets coats. I don't know. I think I think this is a little too much. I mean, it gives me TF Classic vibes, which is cool and all, but this does not. This is way too. And look, you can see some clipping here. This is a little too busy. This is a little too busy for Scout, methinks. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. No thanks, not interested. Also got the Frostbite flanker, and it is never a good idea to completely cover a mercenary's face. That, and it just looks really out of place. Like, this literally just looks like CSGO. Yeah, sorry, dude. Yeah, it just does not look like it fits in Team Fortress 2. I'm sorry, the 4 people who did this. This is a cool looking set, don't get me wrong. I can tell there's a lot of like passion, and there's like I see real talent in here. Specifically in this screenshot right here, I see real talent. I see real talent being displayed, but I just think it's a little too much for Team Fortress 2, you know? So, yeah, sorry, sorry games? Yeah, sorry games. Ooh, yeah, I think, oh my gosh, was this, yeah, just like his son. It's such a good concept, but first of all, the paint regions are just a tiny bit ridiculous. Not by much, but just a tiny bit, you know, tiny bit absurd. But yeah, like the over detailing on the coat. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude, but again, this looks kind of like an entirely different game. I don't know, just like don't add so much detail. Like, get rid of like, you could keep like the darker brown elements. Yeah, I'm not sure what you could do for this. I feel like there's a little too much detailing and like seams and like padding and stuff on the dark brown spots of the jacket. I feel, yeah, I don't know. Ask me again later. Well, where to start with this one? What game is this for, huh? What are you like trying to sneak some pride? What, are you trying to sneak some like pride flags into my homophobic video game? Is that it, huh? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's really busy. It's really busy. The colors are not desaturated enough at all for TF2's art style, and it overall just looks like rainbow furry Vorbarf, honestly. So, no thanks. Not interested. We got Memphis material. Kind of just like the other one. It's so busy. It's so busy. This is not the first war paint to try to attempt to make a decent looking movie theater / arcade carpet war paint, and it certainly won't be the last. I always see one of these in almost like every one of these videos that I do. Yeah, it's way too flashy. It just looks like color vomit. Just think about it for a second. Imagine what this would look like on lower texture settings. Like, or even just blur your eyes. It just doesn't look appealing. Like me, yeah, just me personally, it just doesn't. Sorry, Prairie Chila, it just doesn't look appealing to me, man. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, this is literally a Roblox murder mystery 2 knife you can get in a mystery box for 100 coins collected. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh no. The red is way too dark. The red is way too vibrant. The red is way too over detailed. The yellow, in comparison, is way too contrasting. And not contrasting in the fun way, contrasting in the bad way, as in it looks stinky. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. You can't just slap a Roblox texture onto a war paint and think people will like it. What are the comments on these? You fell in love with this, huh? Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Traggett Bickle. Yeah, just give blue team red colored guns. I guess what a great idea. Yep, what a fantastic idea. And of course this guy has an animal persona thing going on. I'm not saying you can have an animal avatar and not be a furry, I think. But I am not in love with this war paint. That's what I think. So yeah. Sorry, Jimmy. Maybe try to actually look at the game you're making war paints for next time. Oi, next we got the Trapper's Marks. Oh, and I think this is a real good looking cosmetic. This one is. Ooh, the scars look fresh. Ugh, kind of makes me uncomfortable looking at it. The scars, yeah, they look like they were just cut. Had some blood in there, and yeah. I don't know, the scars actually make me a wee bit uncomfortable. But, I mean, the beard, yeah, what a majestic beard, lad. Keep going at it, LD Darkwood. I hope you go far and you get this in the cosmetic case, because that would be pretty darn cool. Is this referencing Smoke Pattern? Very interesting. This cosmetic here, is this Solid Snake? Or, I'm sorry. No, that is not Solid Snake! Big Boss? This looks like Big Boss's getup in MGS3. I just played MGS1, by the way, really good game. I feel like the camo is just the right size. Well, man, I don't even know. I don't know. I mean, one part of me says that it looks a little too busy, but the other part of me says, I mean, it still looks cool. Still looks cool. It's like on the verge of being like acceptable and too busy. I feel like, I don't know. Giving Pyro this many straps too, I think, adds to kind of the visual clutter. I mean, you know, visual clutter can be okay a lot of times depending on what the style of the game you're making stuff for is. But here, having so many like straps and stuff, it's a little much for Pyro. I don't know. Okay, that's it. That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail, ladies and gentlemen. That is the thumbnail. That's such a good. Oh my gosh, Mountain Lads. That's such. Yeah. It's. See, okay. This is how you do cosmetics. This is how you do references to other forms of media in TF2. Okay. If you didn't know what South Park is, and you saw this would just look like normal, decent-looking TF2 cosmetics, right? Yeah. I mean, the Pyro one looks good. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, and that's even cooler! It's all one cosmetic. But does the style change? Can you like change hats, switch them around? I'm not quite sure how this works, but yeah, that's so good. That's that's so good. That's such a great reference. I love that. That's so great. I love it. Oh, I've really hit rock bottom. I've really hit rock bottom. Alright, let's see. So it's just demo drink. Okay, let's see the actual. Come on. Quality's horrible, by the way. I'm sorry. All right. It's a looping. So you know what? It's not really a taunt, but I still think it's great. I still think it's great for just TF2 shenanigans, because you can. That's Tappy SFM. That's an interesting profile pic you've got there. Yeah, I can see this being in like a lot of just funny TF2 clips. Yeah, it's great. I like it. Here's a interesting cosmetic for Heavy, Tyrant's tailcoat. Heavy has never had such fancy. Oh, I get it. You know. Oh, I see. Yeah. He's a mafia. You know, every well-dressed Heavy cosmetic has to have mafia ties, because, you know, Russia and all that. I mean, it's alright. I don't know, I'm just kind of weirded out seeing Heavy in, like, such fine clothing. It's really weird. That's, like, I mean, it's well-made. It's really well-made. It's well-modeled. I like it. I mean, I personally wouldn't use it, because just the idea of Heavy being in such fancy schmancy attire kind of weirds me out, but yeah. I'm sorry about this, but I had to include yet another Scout cosmetic. Widower's Peak, Radio Silent, ha ha ha. Silent Hill reference. I think that's the hair. Like I was saying before, hair looks a little odd. It really does just look like it was like molded from clay. You know, it just has like this weird. I don't know. I'm not really impressed with the hair. The jacket is decent, I guess. I don't know. Echoes of Guilt. Honestly, ask me again later. Sorry. Oh my gosh, this was literally what the TF2 Smissmas workshop looked like 3 years ago. I'm sorry, it just looks kinda ugly. Put thing on Mercenary's head and mix it with top hat, because we need more top hats in this game. No thanks, not interested. Next for sniper here, we got the vintage vigilante. I think the pants look oddly baggy on sniper. I'm assuming this is part of a set. Yeah, pants look oddly baggy on sniper. I feel like there's a slight overuse of the textures, make this whole thing look kind of busy. That's something that we've gotten a lot of this video, is just really busy looking cosmetics. Honestly, again, it's a great idea, but I feel like it's just a tiny bit too busy, methinks. So I'll say ask me again later. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Please, there's a video that's going to be popping up right now. Please click on that because I spent so much time on this and no one watched it. So yeah, please watch that. And my Metal Gear Solid 1 review is coming out very soon. So yeah, be tuned for that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.